Okay, we should be live. We should be live. Yes, we should be live. Let's go. Let's put this down. Oh, not up, down, bro. Let's close this for a little bit. Copy. Let's go. All right. I'm gonna attempt to go to do Chimpers Tuesday live today. So bear with me. Hopefully we don't get rugged. Hopefully everything goes as planned. Let's hope for the best. Let's all be optimistic artists. That's a be friend related comment there. Um, let's see how it looks though. Let's see how it looks real quick. Do 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 do. It seems to be working. Let's hope for the best. Let's all be optimistic artists. That's a be friend related comment there. I'm in a disclosed location in the dojo, somewhere in the parking lot or something like that. Okay. All right. I think this is gonna be it. I can see it. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. We have one. We have one viewer already on YouTube. How's it going? One step at a time, family. Shout out to you. Thank you for joining us. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Oh man. I should have got something to drink. Wait. Give me a second. Uh-oh. All right, all right, all right. Look at this one more time, OBS. Cool. K. I got my Mombot hat on. I got the chimps vibes going. I got a chimp shirt on. We got the vibes going with chimps. Happy Tuesday, everyone. Good afternoon on this chimptastic Tuesday. What am I doing? I think I'm going live already on this. Close this real quick. All right, this is my attempt to go on Spaces. Start. I'm gonna start it up early, I guess. Let's try it. Let's do it. Here we go. Signal seems to be fine. Let me put on some music. Chimpers. So I didn't plan this all out. Signal seems to be. GM Ox Leo. We're doing Chimpers Tuesday live, bro. Happy Tuesday to you, Chimp, Chimp, Chimp. Trying to get the stream going. A lot to talk about. Drop a comment. Drop a chimps in the comment. Give it a like. Give it a repost. We out here. We chimping. No, this is not the one I want to grab. Come on, bro. Let's put you over here. Let's put the tune in logo over here. No, over here, bro. There we go. Should have done this all before I started, but we live and we learn. Let's do it. We live and we learn. Let's bring this down. Actually, I think we're good here. Alright, that seems to be working fine. Let's see how it looks on stream. Happy Tuesday, happy Tuesday. I'm gonna be setting up the spaces real soon. Putting on some tunes in the background from my phone. This is a one-man setup right now. I'm just trying to get it right. Let's see how it goes. If I can set this up, then we got some magic. And then we're really cooking. Let me see where we at. Okay, so I think that works fine. Sort of, kind of. You can see the, maybe I want to see it more. Let me see. It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. It's really Tuesday. Leo, what's the vibe, bro? How's your Tuesday going? Are you participating in the additions? Are you buying some Chimpster? What's the move? What you guys cooking? Oh, we got Rarebo. Let's go, Rarebo. Let's fucking vibe. Rarebo is in the house, in dojo. Let's go. From the vibe, a vibey from the good vibes community in Vibe Town. Yeah. This is Tuesday, man. This is Tuesday. I'm gonna start putting up some talking points. Lots to talk about. A lot of activity in the dojo at the moment. We love to see it. I got my salsa water. I appreciate you guys taking out the time to come and vibe out with the homie. I think this is it. Let's leave it like that. Let's leave the stream like that. I'm gonna put on some tunes. Gonna wait for Junkie to jump in, and then I'm gonna start putting some talking points up there. We got Chimpster. It's finally live. We have an open edition, the New Dawn, that just closed at 3 p.m. We've got winners. We've got Chimpster Strategy. Man, Chimpers was featured on a new day. We got lots to talk about. Lots and lots and lots of stuff to talk about. It's been a chimpish morning, and now we're here with the fam. Let's get it. Let's get it. Some tunes. Some tunes while I set myself up. No, you're supposed to keep it going. Oh man, that's right. I got to send this out. Yeah. First talking point there. You Dawn. Check out the check out the artistry there, man. Open fire edition by the Pixel Placer himself. Tim. Original sound by Pew. It features the Me Bits, Bored Ape, a Bassy. Look at that nice GVC chilling on the rooftop. You got the squiggles on top of the building. You got you got Pain. Yeah. Pain and Friends. Here you got a Chuck. Over here you got a Pudgy, a Crypto Big Butt. You got Goblins. You got a Crypto Punk, a Moonbird. Did I mention Toad? You got Master Chimpo and Chimpy. Let's go. You got a request. Boom, boom. By the legend. Let's go, OD. Boom, 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 boom. Did I accept it? There we go. There we go. All right, setting up some talking points real quick. We are live. So if you check out my stream, we're live. We're doing this. We're doing the thing. Let's see how it comes out, man. Let's see how it comes out. We're trying. But it's been a chimpish Tuesday. Can't wait to jump in, get into it with you guys. Let me look up some more talking points. All right. All right. I think it's time to do the thing. Just gotta make sure that the stream is there. Okay, the stream is there. Um, Happy Tuesday, Odie. Happy Tuesday. We're live, bro. We're live. How's your Tuesday going, legend?
Doing well, chimp, chimp. I don't even know how to join the stream, so
We're
but
try. We're just trying. So we're just here. Let's see how it goes. I don't even know how to add somebody to the stream, but that's a thing. That's a outside of X. So that would have been like OBS. Maybe send you a link or something. But maybe something that I try to figure out in the background with Craig. I'll shoot him a DM. But
what? Super chimpish.
there we go. We're trying, bro. We're trying. We said by the end of the year. Look where we at now, man. We're here. We here.
Nice. So how many um how many New Dawn pieces did you buy?
Yes. Man, bro. I'm a broke chimp. So I don't got the pockets like these whales have. But I went for three. I went for three editions. I think that's good enough for my appetite and good enough for my pocket.
Yeah. I got a few. I got a few.
We announced the winners already, bro. You want to start off with that?
Yeah, sure. I haven't even seen them. Who's the winner? The winner is WAP.
Wow, all right.
WAP. Yeah, WAP fucked it up. Where is it? I didn't even see this in what? Um, I know WAP just because of the yeah. There we go. So the top collector and the winner of the Tempers 101 piece is WAP Shop underscore ETH. All top 10 collectors are also final, and Master Chim will be in touch very soon. I believe if I check the chat real quick, 1.5 ETH. Oh, 5.2 ETH is what the final bid was for that number one spot. I did the math. I was like, nope. I saw that at one point, and yeah, I was like, I'm not doing that. But I did snag a couple. Maybe we do a little giveaways or something like that.
Oh, that'd be great, bro. I mean, there's
Yeah.
also gonna be a burning edition, so can't wait to see what Master Chimpo got cooking. But
Oh,
yeah,
if it's gonna be a Brennan edition, I'm keeping them all.
I mean, wait to it because they said it's probably gonna come up by the end of November.
Oh yeah, so yeah, okay. So
Yeah,
I have enough to burn to make something else special, as long as I catch it.
there you
But
go. A couple of pointers on the whole addition and why it's super important. And I personally think a momentum um, in time is because the fact that it the proceeds 75% of them will go into buying back Chimpster, buying Punkster, buying Protocol Chimps, and also a small portion will go into buying projects from the Chimpers. I'm sorry, from the Token Works collection, strategy collection, which I find to be a big commitment and one of the first movers to do something like that, where the project that is adopting the token is also buying other collections.
yeah, I think that's pretty cool that they're that's the strategy to uplift other collections, but that's the chimp way. Buying Punkster, good you know, good strategy. That's all I gotta say. Good strategy. It
Good
was
strategy. That's a good way to jump to Sir Joey's post. He's asking, is this a good strategy? Um, he where is he at? This is all live, so bear with me, fellas. Bear with me. Where is our third amigo? Where is Junkie? He's probably caught up with some work, probably. All right, so again, Sir Joey's famous for giving us that energy that makes us extra chimpish every single post he makes. So real quick, Sir Joey post, and I gotta put it on the jumbotron, right? Frank, come on, bro, put it on the jumbotron. Share it with the audience. There we go. It's on the jumbotron. Real quick, Sir Joey Chimpers were chosen. I like to point that out too as well. They were chosen. The first initial wave of the projects are chosen by TokenWorks, so that I think means a lot because of our Web3 presence, but with a strategic view of our Web2 brand. We are already have 3.3 million fans. That is naturally leading to products, partnerships, and sustainable revenue. We've already committed to investing a portion of this revenue into our strategy ecosystem and to integrate it into our products, games, and experiences. As Chimper's brand grows, more people will want to buy Chimpster because it ties them to the ecosystem. Collectors, investors will see the real world transaction and anticipate upside. Web2 audience will discover Chimpers will be onboarded into Web3 through the token, which is a clear pathway to participate in our wider ecosystem. All of this will create organic, real demand for Chimpster that isn't reliant on hype alone. As a byproduct over time, Chimpers will become the largest, most consistent supporter of Punkster in existence, driven by our brand strength and cultural reach in this real world. Does this sound like a good strategy? GM Insight, GM, Happy Tuesday. What do you think about that, bro? What do you think about the moves, the strategy?
good strategy. Like good strategy. Good strategy. Being the leaders on Punkster is very admirable, I would say. Just to keep the Web3 culture alive. I like it a lot. as far as the buyback program and these different little sinks. I think they're all good. I think once I put a post up earlier about like, damn, I'm looking for a charger. Um, once things start like fully being implemented, because I feel like there's two levels already established, and I would say those are the the user generated content and the production of the brand itself, that content. So we already have those going out there. A token not made by the team, so less pressure there. I think that's already out there, right? Enter shrimp strategy, and once these real world assets start coming out, and you know people get to touch, feel it, I think that's another sync that's gonna like boom the token even more. I don't think it's priced in right now. I think it's underestimated. So last time I checked, it was 2.6 or something like that. So I check price, good price. Check strategy, good strategy. And I think the most beautiful thing about it is that like we could all kind of build off of that our own ways if you so choose.
Yeah, I mean, you are a numbers guy. I really like to lean towards you when it comes to that, but a lot of this doesn't make sense to me. But I would like to know your take on it. I'm on the strategy page. That is nftstrategy.fun, and I'm in a Chimpers collection. The market cap is sitting at 2.29 million, and the burn, the supply burn was or is 65,573,399, putting it at 6.56% of the supply burnt already. The Trimper strategy is holding 47.111 ETH and an astounding 298 NFTs. That is Chimper's NFTs. Um, yeah, I mean, how you feeling about
Wait,
it?
how much? How many NFTs? 2,000? Oh,
298.
200.
Yeah, place with a
Uh,
full 47 point yeah, 47 ETH.
yeah, I think it is the way it is just because of the contract and the way the contract's written on, so that's why it's on the site. I think I haven't really like sat down and thought about the numbers as much, but I don't think there's anything wrong with brand holding their own NFT, in my opinion, just because, it's betting on yourself, right? Like you as long as you're not trying to like artificially inflate the floor or whatnot, like it is what it is. Um, so when it comes down to the percentages and the fees and whatnot, that's just part of this game right now with geez, with token works, right? Like that's just how it is. That's how they get paid for their contract. Instead of getting paid up front, they get paid during. Um, I'm looking at Insight's post right now from like a couple hours ago, just based on 24-hour open edition, and yeah, I think three protocol chimp NFTs were bought with 2.98 ETH. 2.48 ETH was put in the Chimster, which buy and burn, and 0.25 ETH was bought a Punkster. It just creates a deflationary mechanism that we're just gonna slowly tick down. So instead of like the US dollar, it's gonna be that's inflationary. We're just going the opposite direction. And like there's a lot of numbers, but at the end of the day, like if it's what do you say, 2.2 million or 2.6 million market cap right now? Um, you just gotta make that decision if you believe it's undervalued or overvalued. I personally think it's undervalued. I think a lot of stuff hasn't been priced in, and we'll see how it all unfolds. I think there's a bigger plan at play, and it might hurt a little bit more now, I guess, but I think it's up only.
I would tend to agree with you too, and if that doesn't make you bullish about just the strategy token itself, I'll like to point to how I think the person or the team that laid down the blueprint was GVC by adopting it, and now chimps are following in that adoption of the coin and building in their own way. And I want to highlight a couple of things because this is gonna impact chimpers holders, those that have been accumulating chimp loyalty points over the past couple of months or years, because the chimp point and loyalty marketplace is set to wind down December 31st. And there's a couple of things that are gonna come. They're gonna come with that. And I just again think that a team that is really, really devoted into making the token succeed and have value is one that is aligned with the mission in general. And again, these are really great signs that Timpers are one of our founders, the artist behind the Pixels, comes out with an edition, has a supply mint that it was open, but a total was 7,563 total editions. 75% of that being put to investing back into strategy is really, really, really bullish for me. It gives me really, really bullish signs about holding Chimpster, just individual Chimpster. But let me read a couple of things. You can find this at chimpers.com. You go to the news section, and it will be the first post on top. So, what is the Dojo Reserve? This is a thing too that um, it would be good to talk about. The Dojo Reserve is an economic engine that powers the next chapter of Chimpers. It is a digital asset reserve designed to fuel rewards, empower collectors, create a regenerative system of growth for the community. The Dojo Reserve will accumulate Chimpster to adopt strategy token used across Chimpers activations. It will we'll get Punkster linking Chimpsters to the wider token work strategy token network. Chimpers NFTs collected, curated, and redeployed as cultural rewards or long term assets. Every Chimpers NFT purchased by the Dojo Reserve will be manual and deliberate, celebrating the artistic diversity of collection. And how does this work? So, the Dojo Reserve is funded by a share of the 1% fee of of the protocol, which is the Chimpers strategy protocol, and future revenues of Chimpers. Again, we read that in Sir Joey's post about having 3.3 million fans across socials and how that can change into a revenue, a sustainable revenue stream for the Chimpers. And the fact that they're doing like real world assets and then putting it back into the Chimpster ecosystem, I think is really good signs. This inflow from a regenerative loop that allows the ecosystem to grow sustainably while continuously redistributing value back to the community. Revenue flows in through protocol transaction fees, revenues from future Chimpers product drops and collaborations, strategic partnerships and ecosystem contributions, value flow back out through, I don't know what I just read. Seasonal rewards for collectors and contributors. It has a buy and burn mechanism for Chimpster and cultural prizes, creative grants, and collectors incentives. Activations and real life experiences powered by the Dojo Reserve. The Dojo Reserve is not an automated speculative fund. It is a community aligned framework that translates the ecosystem success directly into the community benefit. I can go on for days, but let's
But
stop there real quick.
I want to say one thing. I think the protocol fees is technically token works protocol fees, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
that's 1% of their protocol fees. Um,
Yeah, because they get the
I
1.2 premium, and from that, the
right,
1.2 premium, that is shared amongst the team, the Chimpers team or the NFT team, back to Token Works, and then to buy the token, the Chimpster token, to burn.
right. So this is not something that like I don't know who wrote it. You know, I'm assuming it's insight. It could be I'm not sure, but they like it's a huge attempt to not say flywheel, right? It's a flywheel. Like that's basically what it is, right? Like things are just everything will be back to itself
Mm-hmm.
within the ecosystem
Yep.
to keep deflating the token and adding value to the community through different ways. I think it's great. I also feel like this is something that like I know for the more current people, it would be like, oh, JVC is doing that, but like Rec Guy has been doing that right for a long time. Punks have been doing it for a while. Like they buy punks and different. Like it's never been centralized the way TokenWorks has done it, where well outside of the team because before like Lava Labs itself held a whole bunch of punks and those punks were distributed to museums, right? They just had it I think it's either today or tomorrow or this weekend or something like that, where it's going to be in the LACMA or whatnot. You know, the Rec Guy, the Rec Brands holds a bunch future whatever endeavors, right? I think Chimpers holding a bunch, JVC holding a bunch. I think it only makes sense because imagine an activation where you take over a museum and there's only Chimpers up the wall. Like that's a real thing, or it could be
CH.
distributed to different museums, right?
Yeah.
As pixel art. So there's different levels, and we already their art foundations already established. So there's different things that could be worked in within there. So I think that's really cool. Um, I think that the reserve sounds awesome. I think it makes sense. It just it just is up like you gotta make your decision how you want to do it, right? And
I mean, because this
yeah,
is
I
all
think
an experiment. This is all an experiment, to be honest. We always say we're not giving out financial advice, but again, I think it's good to fully understand what token works is, what the strategy token is at its core, for you to kind of understand why when a project like GVC or a project like Chimpers that has a tight knit community can get behind that, why that's a powerful flywheel and why that feeds it into itself because again it's in alignment, it's real money being put into it, so I'll think of it as investing terms, having skin in the game, and and the founders putting money, real money behind the success of it, and because they're sunsetting the loyalty marketplace. If I go on the marketplace through through my laptop, I can't find
Mail.
no more money.
Yahoo.com D reason equals invalid cred.
Sorry about that.
but yo, I think
Right there,
that too with the chimp sunsetting or whatnot, like that even adds more to Chimpster, right? Because now there's so many ways to create these deflationary mechanisms. Like, say for example, um, this dojo artwork pieces that dropped, right? Like that's 2 ETH, 2.5 ETH that's going towards deflating the token. Um, giving rewards like they've been doing on the website. Now you can put your Chimster up, right? Like you can put Chimster up, buy it, and once you pay for whatever it is, whether it be a pendant or some kind of real asset or an experience, like now that creates another deflationary mechanism where you burn more token. So I think it's very smart. especially I believe they started with what, 1 billion tokens.
Don't know the number to be honest. I slept through the first couple of hours.
I didn't even know it was happening.
Yeah, no, because that's the new way of taking it out now. They're not giving up heads up. So this just happened out of nowhere. We were all surprised. I'm sure the team knew, but it just for the wider audience, they don't have they're not releasing it with like a week or a couple of days in advance. They're doing it at the moment, which I find to be good too. Because then you don't have no
Right,
scalpers, nobody with like ill intent. You have somebody like, oh, this went live, let's go, let's jump into it.
right, and then if you collect cards, from what I'm reading here, through the so we're kind of transferring from chimp points to like collectability, right? Through the legacy cards, you have rare cards, you have more opportunities for greater rewards, right? So now we're playing the collector's game, right? Like, are you like, what kind of collector are you? Do you have a full set? Do you just have legendaries and stuff like that? Like, I personally have collected a lot of legendaries and grails. I've been trying to. So yeah, so like, it'll help you over time. I think there's so many levels that they could take it, and especially like the reward system, and creating a new way to reward the community. Like, we've been through the games, the adventure games, right? Like, we've had the cards, we've had all these different levels of excitement and engagement, and now we're going into like a more, I don't know how to put it, like a not easy mode, but like more of a automated mode, right? Where like, you know they're finding new ways to keep us engaged while growing the community and keeping the core people who've been around still engaged and excited about all these cool things. So it's gonna be so exciting, man. And personally, like, I don't know when it dropped. I wasn't available or around, but I'm assuming the protocol fees have gone down. So
It sunsets at 10%.
it sunsets at 10%. So 10%. So it's at 10% right now.
Mm-hmm. That's the
So 10% after the run up, because I haven't looked at the chart. So I'm assuming the chart, if it's 2.6 or whatever, it probably went up pretty high and then came down. It's, not financial advice. You can draw your lines on your stuff, but it's probably like a good time to get in right now, because it's not going lower than 10%. All these things Q4 are going to be rolled out. Q1 next year looks like it's going to be madness. And yeah, I don't know if you want to miss that wave, because like, even the punkster wave, once it starts and it's going, man. Like, I don't see how we're gonna pull back from there. So yeah.
yeah. Let's now that you mentioned that, I want to get some a little bit more color into that, more a little bit more clarity into that. It is a transition from the dojo, the loyalty program we had, dollar sign chimp to chimpster. And real quick, how that's gonna work? We're all gonna get from common, uncommon, rare, legendary, and grails. We're all gonna get these cards that are our symbol, a badge. I would like to compare them to like bandanas or like a black belt or a yellow belt. There's gonna be tiers to this, and they're all gonna be in correlation to how much chimp points you have at the moment. I'm not sure exactly when their snapshot is going to be or when it's going to happen, but I've seen a couple of chimp legends already making the move to go exchange their bandanas because they will want to be in a higher rank uh, bracket to be able to get one of those highly sought after grail and legendaries, because the chimps points out here that these cards are going to be recognized when those rewards go out. So I guess if you have the rare ones, they'll be like, okay, this guy was really about it. He deserves more rewards. Is my thinking, not directly from the words of the team, but it's just my train of thought here. So real
Yeah.
quick, the Chimp Point era will officially conclude December 31st, marking the transition to our next phase. Rewards through the JoJo Reserve. At this point, every collector will receive a legendary legacy collectible card NFT. Issue in one of five rarities: common, uncommon, rare, legendary, and grail, determined by their total chimp point accumulated over time. These cards are tradable NFTs that symbolize early contribution and loyalty within the Chimpers ecosystem. Each card grants ongoing access to rewards in loyalty system, including participation in seasonal reward events, raffles, and claimable prizes. Higher rarity cards offer enhanced access, stronger multipliers, and greater reward potentials, creating a lasting link between past dedication and future participation in the Dojo Reserve. And so we've mentioned now the Dojo Reserve a couple of times. I think is a good moment for those that are watching on stream to look at our reserve. Here it is. Chimpers.
Real quick.
Go ahead, bro.
Um, I don't know if you can like make your screen a little bit tighter because right now I just see like a quarter, a piece of your screen.
How about now?
Uh,
Well, I guess for this section I could do it. Okay. So real quick, it's
you
Chimpers.
know what I'm saying though, right? Like I could,
I'm gonna fix
yeah.
that up in the back end
All right.
in real time here.
And also, if you're live right now, drop in the chat, man. Drop a chimp in that chat. Like, let's see that action.
There you go, guys. Drop a chimp on the chat, share it, leave a comment, bro, because we're trying to do things over here. Besides being the longest running community spaces in Web3, we're going live for you. It's not perfect, but we're going live. So here it goes. I think that's better. Is that better, Odie?
Yeah, that's much better. But I can see the bottom, your bottom taskbar. But you good.
Okay, great. Well, the reason why I had it the other way was because I wanted to show the people on stage, and I didn't find a good way to do it. But here we are. The chimp strategy, chimpertreasury.eth. We have the portfolio has 61.82 ETH in value. It currently has the domain. It has a legend took the offer for 4.2 Ethereum, and now it has accumulated really clean chimps with fire chimp aesthetics around them. Again, this is one of the things they mentioned there. These chimps are going to be intentional. They will pick up chimps with intention. Everything is manual, but from the last time I saw it, it was just a Genesis and three other chimps, and then we added two more. I remember following those, but these four are brand new to me. I have not seen them, but you can probably think of this Odie as the reward treasure chest, as something they're gonna keep on accumulating, and then in Chimpers fashion reward those loyalty community members, those active members. Um, Again, based on the cards, based on the contribution to the strategy.
Yeah, I think Rafa already got a reward.
He had,
Big shout out to Rafa.
I think, $100 or if not 100 chimsters, one of those two. Yeah,
That's pretty dope.
yeah, man, he's cooking, bro. He's cooking. Like he's making a lot of like AI based videos. He's cooking.
Yeah, he got a lot of time on his hand. He got a lot of time. But yeah, this is actually dope, right? So like in USD value, it's what $242,000. That's crazy. There's only 18 NFTs in there, so that's pretty cool. I you know who wouldn't want one of those chimps, right? Like who wouldn't want one of those chimps? Those chimps are pretty fire. They're pretty damn fire. So, yeah, I think it's great. Whether they want to keep some for the archives for different events or to pull out once in a while. Because correct me if I'm wrong, but those JVC ones, right? Those are intended to be used in the studio, right? Like to expand their story. So a little bit different of a attempt, whether it be given away as rewards or kept for something, some larger activations. Either way, accumulating chimps um as a separate entity in a sense, right? Like because the Dojo Reserve could very well be its own separate entity. Um, it just only has upside. It only has upside, my opinion. So, but the flywheel. Oh wait, what do you want to do? The reward system is dead.
Where we at? Oh, you want to read it here? I got it.
I'm like, I got it pulled up. So the flywheel. So this is like the most important part, I would say,
Okay, do it.
right? So you can fully comprehend what is going on. That in the past forward. Wait, what I had it, and now it's gone.
You want me
Where
to
did it
pick?
go?
Want me to pick up?
Powered by culture. Where? I just lost it, man. Let me read it from your on your stream here. So the Dojo Reserve and Chimster integration create a self-reinforcing flywheel that sustains momentum across this ecosystem, right? So the protocol fees and revenues flow into the Dojo Reserve. Then the reserve accumulates assets and funds rewards, aka community, aka any participation and participation in furthering the reach of chimpers, right? Like you will be rewarded for that. And some rewards will be rewards, burns, and activations generate demand for chimpers, NFTs, and Chimpster. So by you doing your own part, right, or other people doing their own part, well, however you want to look at it, um, that creates more demand. Oh, you're going too far. And then right, which then in turn creates more engagement, right? So that engagement drives more activity, more collaborations, more real world monetization, right? And once that momentum no longer depends on speculation, right? Because like now, meaning that now, oh, this is a sustainable unicorn business, right? It'll be driven by creativity, contribution, and the expansion of the Chimpers IP across Web3 and beyond the world, right? So you do your part, right? They accumulate on the back end, right? Everyone who's doing their degenning or not degenning or accumulating, right? You do your part, um rewarded for being a content creator or like creating, user generated content for Chimpster. And then right once that keeps going on while you're doing this, right, this is marketing, right, this is new age marketing. So once you put yourself out there and you're creating this new world marketing, you're actually touching more people, right? And the more people we touch in the world, the more people will get interested in who Chimpy is, who's Chimpers, what it is. They come down the funnel and they want to collaborate, which generates more money, which then comes back to you as rewards and monetization, right? Once these things become established, when the chimpers walk into a boardroom, there is no denying that it is a legitimate business. We've seen it before with Pudgy Penguins. We've seen it with that guy recently. Um, I know it's coming for Cleanosaurs. I know it's coming for GVC. So once these guys start, and Beans, Azuki, we see it right now with Azuki as well. Um, Once these things become fully implemented, that there's your 1%. Oh, you see with V friends too, right? Within the vibes, like you see your 1%, right? Your 1% of the 99% of the 100% that would fail, right? Or 99% that would fail. Now the 1%'s pulling away, right? So you know, this is all great data and great strategy, for lack of a better word, right? This is a great strategy to establish your business and create a credible business. So yeah, these are all pretty awesome.
Great
Yo,
stuff.
man, you can't be on stream, bro. I like watching you like laughing and stuff.
No, I love it. I love it because what you're saying is facts. I really like it. It it just again it just makes me chimpish to hear you talk there. We are gonna get a little taste of it here in Q4. We already got a taste of it through this art piece. We're gonna see how it's implemented, how that affects the flywheel, and how it just like helps it like feed into that machine. But no, for early Q1, you mentioned the craziness. Let's look at what the chimps have in store for us on Q1 2026. The first chimper reward season will launch early Q1 2026, making it the start of an ongoing system that rewards creativity, consistency, contribution across Chimper's universe. Each season will evolve dynamically with rewards distributed through the dojo, reserve, and Chimpster integration. A reward platform and data hub will track holdings, cards, engagement, and on chain activity across the entire Chimpers ecosystem, including TokenWorks data to ensure transparency and alignment. Community input will shape every season, allowing the system to grow and adapt in step with the evolving Chimpers world. Again, we are all aligned. When the team takes feedback from the community is super important because I think it's something that Ty Ty from Good Vibes, he's more of the business mind of it, and him talking about his days in Reddit, where a lot of the innovation happened in communities, and so when a new product came in was because there was feedback from the community, and he likens that moment to now where okay, there's this new tech, we all are behind it, we can all craft it and make it what we want it to be. Overall, making it towards the success of the whole ecosystem in general. But yeah, dude, I think it's just good times to be early. It's good times to just play it full out. You saw Rafa getting rewarded. Go out, make a post, like do it, man. Get in it. No, there. I think that is a good segue to one of the posts on the jumbotron here. Damn, man, the chimps are active, bro. The chimps are active. We have chimpers are taking over Ape Hotel at Ape Fest. Come play our collab arcade machine celebrating Web3 culture and grab a free digital pack to commemorate the Ape Fest event. More coming soon from Chimpers, Apecoin, and other side. Another card drop, man, and we have a legend, Garga, saying, "Stoked to have you guys join us. We love to see the ape together, strong vibes." Yeah, yeah, man. So,
Yeah, primates on top. That's all I gotta say. Primates on
mm-hmm,
top. I know how you glossed over it last week when I was like, "Oh, I see you got a mutant," and you didn't even want to talk about it. I saw you. I see that. Um, but I really want to touch real quick just before we jump over this into the Ape Fest is that there's a line in there, right? In the where is it? Let me see here. In the how the Dojo Reserve works, right? With the strategic partnerships. Oh wait, no. Is that the right one? Oh no, wait, yeah. So cultural prizes, creative grants, and collector incentives, right? So I think we talked about the cultural prizes that could come up and the collector incentives, but the creative grants, that part I think could be like, because it's only mentioned once. And that could be I wouldn't say life changing, but like a huge thing, right? Because we on the ape side we have made by apes, right? We have made by apes. The process is lengthy. I'll just say that, right? Even if you have an ape, you got to come with a good business plan. Um, these creative grants, I could, I think this is something that we've been talking about investing in chimper holders and stuff, and I think there's a big chance that we might see, certain things get, ideas get implemented in different ways. So this might be a chance as Chimpster grows that community members could have a chance to like roll out their own business plan and business ideas. So it's gonna be hella interesting. As far as Ape Fest, Ape Hotel, what'd you expect? I guess you know what I mean. Like the pride, like the apes, are the chimpers are the chimpers. We out here.
family gang.
Um, I would say what this is like the third or second Ape Fest
Mm-hmm.
card set for sure. Card set with the apes.
I think I think Ape Fest related second. Ape.
Second,
Yeah, Ape.
yeah.
Ape.
Lisbon, Lisboa.
Yeah, Ape just the Diamond Fleece one, and now the new one is coming out that has the other side, if I'm not mistaken.
Right. So three. So one ape coin and whatnot, or ape, and then the other one was Ape Fest Lisbon. This one's gonna be Ape Fest Las Vegas and Ape Hotel. That's really cool. And I expect to see more Chimster bought after that. Just to be straight, you know what I mean? Like that's my speculation. You know, that's just me. Like I think when people start realizing, oh snap, because honestly, this just their token, in my opinion, just and I wasn't really paying attention. I feel like it just kind of dropped and came out, and like I don't know if it's like a respect thing, but like I haven't really heard anybody talking about it besides outside of the community of people that I already know. You
Yeah,
know, like I haven't heard it on any morning shows. Not that I've listened to like a bunch. I listened to Coffee with Captain the other day, and I didn't hear anything yesterday.
mm,
And I was like, wow, like no one's talking about this. Just like, oh, we just, we just gonna gloss over the fact that that token was just dropped a chimp strategy token, and there's a awesome framework behind it.
yeah. Um, I think I got really lucky in having being in the good vibes community to like participate, because I feel like when you're able to participate, then you have like an incentive to learn. Odie, you're a chimp holder now. I mean, you're a chimp holder, and now that the chimpers are integrating the token strategy, the chimpster, the chimp strategy, there's gonna be like now a thing where you want to learn, because now you're gonna want to take full advantage of this shift. Um, and I mean, if I'm not really looking like that, but again, I guess I just got lucky, and it's really interesting. It's, I think, a new. I think Sir Joey mentioned it's just a new tech that works. I think I took off. Yeah, I took it off. Sheesh.
But this is like the new
Age.
like I put on my poster. Like to me, it's the new business world, right? Like this is the new business world. What a time to be a chip, because do you even need tech quote unquote shares, right? Like you got chimp strategy. That is part of the flywheel. Right now, you buy chimp strategy. Now you have exposure to chimp. Whatever chimpers do, as they're, because unfortunately we put value to market cap. So as that grows and everyone else catches up to the actual value, the price will go up, right? And then it's up to you to like keep that incentive going, because like obviously you don't want your shares to go down, right? As long as the CEO doing right. So it's an awesome way to put it. And on top of having this new way of marketing, user generated chimp, right? That's just happening. Plus the team is putting out branded content 3 times a week on multiple platforms. Never mind the pumps on Telegram stickers. Never mind the plushies that will coming soon, right? Loading, right? And we already know that they put out there that there's discussions for mass production of these things. And I'll give you the alpha, but I can't. But I'll give you the alpha. Let's just say we're thinking big, right? Chimpers is thinking big as far as production house. And when it comes to these things, on top of like Timpers himself not being priced in, on top of Insight not being priced in, on top of Maz, Katniss, and Lulu not being priced in, like, and the honorable Sir Joey not being priced in. Like once all these things start catching up, you know, because my mind thinks 2 years down the road, 3 years down the road, 3 years down the road, 2 point what, like, so you gotta be able to foresee what's about to happen, or at least like uh you know uh realize, right? Like before it was speculation that real world businesses were being created over here, and now we're seeing it. Now we're seeing real world businesses start popping up with real strategies and real business plans, and I love to see it. I'm here for it. I see what you just put up there. I see what you just put up there. Yo, this
Check it out.
um
means something
T-
though.
huh?
I said this is the second time we're featured on an
Is it the
episode.
second or third time?
I want to say
Uh,
second, but I could be wrong.
it might be the second for that chimp specifically,
This is
but
a new chimp.
I feel like it was on the wall. A recent one that had. Oh no, this is the one with the punk strategy and the chimpster.
Hmm.
Well, it's the first chimpster written on a. Yo, shout out to Big Bro, people. Yo, this. I think it's so fire. It's so fire to be like. Look at that, right? I like how you zoomed in there. Like, look at that. That, in my opinion, is the top three pixels in Web three. Period. Top three. Yeah, that's top three. It's absolutely top three.
I think it's the top, and
Absolutely.
it's probably me just being biased and me not knowing about the toads or the dick butts. But
Well, the Toads are Gremplin, which is who also worked on nouns with Timpers.
hmm yeah, man, just another big move. I just think that chimpers are culture, and the fact that people is noticing enough to put them in a everydays, it's crazy. I don't think we need to speak too much about who people is, but just having it there, that's a big cultural statement in itself. So I mean, again, another win for the Chimpers. Um, it's steadily affecting the floor price. Probably like 2 days ago, I saw it flirting with one ETH. It was at a nice 0.9, something like that. Let's see, sales just to be exact. Um,
I'll say this too. Though. I seen some people with strategy of selling chimpers to buy chimpster,
yeah,
which I won't lie. I checked my I checked my offers. I was like, how much? Nope, not for that one. I thought about it. I thought about it, and I'm still thinking about it because a couple ETH in chimpster just sitting in a wallet. I think it's a good investment for me.
I think so too. I mean, especially if you have some chimp to spare. Talking about Tyler, big money bags over there. If they have extra chimps to spare, I'm really emotionally tied to all of mine, so it's pretty hard to do that. But again, you gotta think in mind you will have to be paying 1.2 um what you call it, tax on it because they are a little bit more priced up to feed the machine. But there's incentives aligned with that. Your chimp will be classified as a protocol chimp and it will be rewarded as so. So I think it is a smart play. I think it was a Board Ape holder, Josh Ung, that did that posted it up this morning. I just want to let you guys know that that's not investing advice. But yeah, I mean, it seems like at least one, if you're able to purchase one protocol champ, and that goes too for like for me, good vibes. My goal is to purchase at least one because I know these will get rewarded. Like since the team is adopting them, they will make sure that these protocol NFTs are rewarded as such. Like they will
So
double
so
triple them.
how do I purchase a I guess I'm like confused. So if I sell my chimp, right?
Hmm.
And I take that proceeds from that chimp, do I have to sell it on TokenWorks to make that happen? Or do I like sell it on OpenSea and then buy it?
Yeah, so yeah, how it goes is you sell it on OpenSea, but be careful because it might be scooped up by the protocol, which I guess might help you out if you want to seek the same chimp over again. But yeah, as far as like buying protocol chimp, buying chimpster, everything has to be done on the strategy webpage because the fees that the protocol takes can only be claimed through the page. So the buying and selling of Chimpster on the Chimpster page and the buying of Chimper strategy NFTs also on the page. And we were just talking, this was at 200 and something, now it's at 301. Publish?
Yeah, no, that's crazy. Yeah, that's great. I dude, the other day I looked and it just went up again. But I see Junkie trying to come up. I can't really bring him up.
Oh, my bad, my
But
bad. Junkie. I'm sorry I didn't put you up. Junkie, happy
but
Tuesday.
I
Happy
was like,
Tuesday.
draw some lines on that Chimster page real quick. I was like,
Bingo.
there he
I'm
is.
back.
There he is.
I was like, damn, Franklin ain't gonna let me up. Like, damn, I was a little late. I'm sorry, bro.
She
I'm trying to multitask here. I'm trying to
never
talk
put
so.
Junkie in the corner.
I'm not trying to
No one puts
multitask
Junkie in the
so.
corner.
I'm on my phone. I'm here. Like it's a little overwhelming
It's
here.
all good. It's all good, bro.
Happy
Yo,
Tuesday to you, Junkie.
hit that fib right real quick. Hit that fib.
Hit
I
the
wish
You,
I had.
what?
I wish I had
uh,
some
uh, the
sound effects.
fib. You don't know the fib? The Fibonacci right there. It's like the third one from the top on the left hand side.
Are you talking me,
And
the
put
fib?
yeah, you man, put it on. No, what you doing?
What am I doing?
All right, go back on token works real quick.
Okay, word. You told me to show the chart, right? You said Fibonacci.
Yeah, yeah.
What is that?
I'm gonna show you right now. We're gonna do it right now. We're gonna pull up Fibonacci's. Wait, you still token works. All right, boom. All right. So above your head, right? You see the lines. So first we want to put it on on 4 hour, right? On the 'cause right now you're on the 15 minute. And then you want to come the third one from the taskbar from the top, and then hit that.
This one?
Oh, am I delayed?
The
Wait,
fib
let me see.
retracement?
Yeah, there we go.
It's probably me because I'm not really too close to the. All right.
No, no, it was me. I was off. Yeah, so you hit that one,
Mm-hmm.
right? And then you put it over. Damn, I wish I was sharing too.
What are you guys
Yeah,
watching?
the favorite Chase. Yo, he's streaming, man. He's on the
He is?
stream.
Oh
Yes.
baby, we're live, baby.
What?
Let's
Let's
go.
Yeah.
go. I didn't even know.
Yeah.
I'm like, what are you talking
We're
about?
live,
You
baby. We're
know, we're
live,
on we're on we're live on Riff Radio. We're streaming.
Nice.
Holy crap.
bro. We're gonna be.
All
I
right.
swear,
Big
bro.
things.
Chimpers Tuesday is gonna be global. I'm guaranteeing it, bro. I'm calling it.
Hell yeah.
I'm calling it.
Let's go.
Yo,
I'll have to show
Junkie.
you on the back end.
Yeah, please, bro. Junkie, did you participate on the open edition? How many did you get? What are your thoughts about what's down the pipeline with those and the bull meme? Any predictions, my friend?
Always bullish. And I did participate. And I didn't buy any chimps because I'm poor at the moment till next pay period. So if there's any left, I'm getting some. I bought a ton of Gemster. In fact, you guys were talking about I just bought another 50,000. And yeah, let's go.
Okay, okay. Let's go. Yeah, 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 man. That's dope. Yeah, a total of 7,000 additions for that. Total about 7,000 and some change. 7,000.
7,000? Yo, at lunchtime it was like 3,000.
7,563 editions in total. 75% of those proceeds going to Chimpster strategy. We were talking about the sunset
Huge.
of the chimps loyalty points being um, changed into a rarity card that will um, reward you in perpetuity for your loyalty over the years in rarity from uncommon to legendary. What are your thoughts on that, my friend? Any thoughts, bro?
Yo, I think he went back down to listener. Is he there?
Yo. All right, I just want to maybe you can see it on my screen because I'm really bad at hiding the crap around here. But my battery bar is low. I do want to bring this down to a wine in a nice clean way for the
Damn.
people watching on stream, for the people listening on spaces, and for the people listening back in their homes on their smart devices, listening on TuneIn, searching up Riff Radio, clicking on the chimps. Bro, it doesn't do it justice what I'm seeing here, but bro, 89 views is not bad, bro. Especially for a first stream. And where's my and we are on YouTube too. So we're in my YouTube One step at a time channel. Yeah, I only had one watching over there. Okay, fine, but 89 views. Come on, bro. Let's go. Let's go. I just gotta clean it up a little bit to make it a little bit more better, and try to see how I can make this more seamless, more seamless transitions. But what are your thoughts on our first live yeah, on our first live spaces?
I'm impressed, Franklin. I'm proud of you, bro. Way to go.
I love it. I love it. I think it's great. Um, I think it's pretty great. I like the tune in on the side. Um, Tell Riff Radio send that what do you call it? PNG so you could do it up, make the borders and stuff.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, no, I think it's pretty dope. And yeah, hopefully we can all get there online. I was like actively trying to buy some chimster while you guys were talking.
Let's go.
But
It's an addiction.
It is,
yeah.
bro. Real quick, just some Web3 related news. Get your little thoughts on it. Rapid fire kind of style. Base, that means Coinbase, has just spent over $25 million to acquire an NFT. What is this NFT? 8 episodes of. I don't know who this guy is, bro. This might just make me uncredible, but I don't know who this guy is. All of your thoughts.
Kobe.
Yeah, Kobe. Who's this guy? I don't know. But they spent 25 mil to give this guy that much to make 8 episodes. What does this mean? Is this bullish signs for the overall Web3 space and NFTs? Or is this just an outlier and it doesn't mean nada? Leon Aboud quickly says Coinbase spent 25 mil to buy 8 podcast episodes from Kobe. That's over 3 million an episode. Remember how I said that building an audience in crypto is very valuable. The brand and that brand are willing to pay big ticket for that. Here's a proof of it. And we have Brian Armstrong confirming it is true. We bought NFTs. Up only is coming back. What does this mean, guys?
It means we're fucking back. That's what that
Let's
means.
go.
Um, yo, Up Only TV is Kobe's thing. Kobe, it's like I don't want to call him a ETH or Bitcoin maxi, but he's a crypto maxi, and you know he's famous for giving his takes and stuff, and his PFP. And yeah, I think it's a power move by Coinbase investing in crypto people and building within. Um, I think you can actually get what do you call it, overly bullish in a sense where I agree with Leon that growing your audience is cool and is valuable, but you know not everybody's gonna make 3 million an episode. That's just the reality, right? It's
True,
like
but it gives you something to aspire to and it gives credibility to the space. So if you are
exactly.
a creator in Web3, if you're a true DJ and you're passionate about what you're doing, just talk about it, be about it, and there's going to be people watching. But since you mentioned the winner, which was AP WAPS, we got to give this guy a massive shout out because he is networking the right way. A massive, massive, massive trade just went down, and the co-creator of Google Earth is now in the dojo. Here's how he puts it: Chi, Chikaya, Chikaya. Sorry about your name, legend. Deals went down at Marf. I was very happy that I was able to introduce WAPS to Omar over dinner and to his upcoming new collection at his exhibition at Marv. AP always talks about her love for chimpers, so we did a trade, grails for grails. And here you have it, this fire chimp for these two massive art pieces here. A win-win scenario here, man. What do you think about two art pieces being traded for a chimp? And now a legendary builder in the dojo. Are we getting too comfortable with having such legends in our community and not really acknowledging that?
I think we've been had legends in our community. I've kind of like touted it for a while now. So yeah, I think it's definitely undervalued the kind of legends we have. A lot of people are anonymous. A lot of people keep it under wraps and they don't talk much. But yeah, it's just filled with legends. Chimpers on top, and these are actually some pretty dope pieces. I don't even know. I didn't even know AP was a woman, to be honest. So you
This
know,
is why you tell me not to start automatically assuming.
but the WAP shop makes sense now.
Wop, 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 wop. Here we go. Right there, though. We have previously co created on Google Earth. And he puts, I usually don't collect PFPs, but I'm very much drawn to people who are kind, authentic, and show up. Sergito and Wops are two of the most kind of those kind of people, which is the reason why I now own Meebits and Chimpers. Much love and respect to you both. Legends, 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 legends. I do feel my computer overheating over here. Let's wrap it up because it's gonna. I don't want this to close. I don't know where. Junkie, welcome back, my brother. Um, you guys have some parting words. What did you guys think about the live stream? Um, and would you like us to continue to make it? Please leave comments down below. Please DM me any pro tips, any side comments. We're trying to make this better and better every single week. Um, but yeah, real quick, around the clock, any parting words for the listeners in TuneIn, Rip Radio, hearing back to it, hearing live, or for those live on the stream and those on YouTube on the One Step at a Time channel and those on Spaces. We have Pistol Pete and we have the Chimpers Dojo. Any final words for the legends? And we can start off with
Junkie, you can go, man. You haven't really been here.
I know I've been absent all day, but I will be back. And I like to stream. I am shocked. Franklin is on point. He's got it locked down. Only going to get better every week. That's what we do.
let's
Keep it
go.
chimping, and I will definitely be on time. I don't. I can't even believe I missed half the thing. I'm all the thing, really. But when the sales come, you got to take them. But
We'll
yep,
make it a priority first, man. But I appreciate you.
yeah,
I appreciate you coming up, bro.
my pleasure, bro. Always keep it chimping. Buy lots of chimpster and floor your rare chimps so I can buy them.
It's
Yeah, my parting words are this, Craig. How you gonna just throw a stream right when we have the show, man? That's kind of messed up. I'm just saying.
you can't
For
Love
compete.
you.
real.
You can't compete
I
with
love.
Craig.
Yeah. I love like the time change was happening, bro. Nah, but nah, it's all love. And also real quick on Chimper, oh not on Chimpers, on OpenSea, and see a lot of people speculating about upset, whatever. Um, I'm just gonna say, just like Infofy, do what you usually do. Right now, OpenSea has a cool mechanism where you can swap seamlessly, and you want to swap, just keep doing that, man. Swap and don't stress too much. Right, like if you're stressing it out, it's just gonna not be worth the squeeze at the end. Also, um, you know, keep chimping. You know what I mean? Just keep chimping. Keep bringing that good vibes around the clock. And Franklin, I love the stream. I think we got to talk more in the back and how we want to proceed on the next end, so that we could sync this up nice and proper, and make it a vibes, because I've been chill for a while now, just chilling. I was content with the spaces as it is, but Franklin wants us to go to the world, and we're going to go to the
Franklin's trying to
world.
grow. He's trying
Yeah,
to grow
yeah.
the space. I love it. I
Hey,
love
hey,
it.
he could be the face. I'll be the the red guy in the back with
The
the.
last time I saw him, the last time
I
I
gotta
saw him was
stay.
on point.
Yeah, I'm trying to try, but I love it though, and I love all of it that's going on. Much more to come from Chimpers is just like the beginning of a new era, or the continuation of an era, and just like the stream is the beginning and the continuation of an era for Tuesdays. We're gonna keep chimping each and every time. So peace and love to everybody who came out on the stream, everybody who's listening back, everybody who came through the spaces. Keep chimping.
Keep champion, man. I appreciate those kind words, legends. Appreciate that so much. It's just all in the spirit of growing together. Yeah, man. Let's definitely chop it up. Let's make this a thing. I think at first results, 93 streams, views on the stream. Being on YouTube, I think this is gonna be a good way to really expand outside of the CT bubble as the brand grows. I think we should all too grow with it, and make our stand. That's really it. And it's not possible without Odie first saying, "Yeah, let's run it back." It's not possible without Junkie coming in, bringing the spice that he does, making us laugh, and putting his takes. And it's definitely not possible without Pistol Pete, Craig, the legends, and everyone that tuned in, came in from the beginning, is still listening, or they're playing back the spaces. Not possible with none of y'all. So yeah, man, it's really just us trying. We're trying. It's not perfect, but the point is to grow. I
Oh, I wanted to add real quick. If you clip any of this and you repost it on X and you tag us in it, on It's Tuesday, you can get a what do you call it, a new Dawn NFT. I'll just put it out there. We're gonna do
let's
that.
Ooh,
go.
We're
Yes,
gonna do
let's
that.
let's
go.
Maybe
go.
we could do that for next week. Make a
Yes,
proper post for people to know.
yes,
But
sir.
if
Yep.
you
I
clip
love
it
that.
and you put it out there, you're gonna get it. I told you I got some. I got quite a few.
Let's
So
go. Let's go.
we can we can do that. We can give it to somebody. Start giving out some of these new Dawn pieces by Tempers.
Let's go. Sounds fire. You heard it. You heard it. Clip it. Tag us. You get rewarded. Yeah. So yeah, this is about to die down. I'm gonna close down properly. Let me put on some music here from this on the background and everything. And then yeah, we're gonna
just
keep
wait
it moving.
till
Hmm.
just wait till we get crypto.com to sponsor our space. It's coming.
Bro, those will be goals.
Let's
Bro,
go.
those will be goals. We're gonna work to it. We're gonna work to it. Something's bound to
Absolutely.
happen. If we keep trying, something's bound to happen. So, you know,
Got to start somewhere.
we're gonna remember those real ones, those people that are coming in every single day, chimping with us. We're gonna remember those people. But
Powered by Chimster, maybe?
maybe we can do that. Maybe we could talk to Insight on the back end for Chimpster rewards for participation on clipping and stuff. That would be a great way to promote.
It'll definitely bring more people to space.
Great idea,
Like
Odie. Great idea. That shit's fire.
like 5K Chimpster.
Yeah, grand prize. That would be great. That would be great.
Love it.
Um, but yeah, here we go. Happy Tuesday to everyone. Thank you, legends. Chimp. I'm gonna post this up. Oh no, I'm not gonna post nothing up. I'm gonna leave this up for a couple seconds. All right, fellas. Chimp. Let's end the space first. Yes. Let's stop that. Let's go to. Thank you, one step at a time, family.